This is the face down Chinese plank. So like the face up Chinese plank, where we're working on anti-flexion of the spine, we are working on anti-extension of the spine. Just another planking alternative like the tall plank, elbow plank, any sort of position like that. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna be facing down to the ground. If you notice, I have 2 benches. You can use 2 boxes. Just make sure that you have some level of padding, especially for your shoulders. And you guys might even want some level of padding for the top of your legs when you put them down. Obviously, the more of your body that is onto these objects, the easier this is gonna be. The less of your body on these objects, the harder this is gonna be. The way to set this up, and the easiest way to set this up, is start with where your chest is gonna be, okay? I'm gonna move this mic real quick, just so that I'm not running into an issue. Actually, let me just put it right here. And so what I'm gonna do from here is I'm just gonna put like the top of my chest, the top of my pectorals, my shoulders, and also my chin on this side of the bench. Now let's say that this bench is like way too close to my knees. I'm just gonna kick it back like this until I can straighten one leg and I have the right amount of surface area of my foot or leg onto the other side. Okay, from here I notice I'm gonna want a little bit more of my chest on this bench, not to kill myself, and then from here I'll start the clock, boom. Okay, and what I'm focusing on doing is I'm resisting extension of the spine by bracing my midline and really focusing on lifting my hips as high as I can. I wanna imagine that I've got lava right here and I don't wanna touch the lava, okay? From here, how I deload, I can put my hands down, I can bring my legs down. Okay, if I want to make this more challenging, I can put a light weight onto my back. But this is going to be one of the hardest plank variants just because the anchor points are so far out onto the body. Oftentimes, we've heard that this plank is a lot more challenging than maybe a weighted elbow or tall plank position. And just remember, every exhale you take, focus on bracing the midline and keeping the seatbelt buckled. What we mean by that, if your hip bone was part of a seatbelt, your top, at the bottom of your rib cage was the other part. We're focusing on buckling the seatbelt and keeping that seatbelt buckled versus opening it on up. That right there is the face down Chinese plank.